to my channel. So today I told you I was going to be making a video with the Aphrodite palette. I ordered this palette on shophush.com and I got it for $10. It was on sale, I think, or on clearance or something like that. I have no idea why, but it was. I will post the link in the description bar below. I know that it was sold out right now, but I'm sure they will be restocking. So I'm just going to kind of do a little eye look and review, and then maybe show y'all a little bit of swatches. But yeah, if you want to see how this palette worked out for me, go ahead and keep on watching. One more thing before y'all keep on watching this video. Don't forget to press that little subscribe button down below, because it will help me grow my family and it will make me very, very, very happy. So go ahead and press that little subscribe button, and also if you're feeling super duper generous, go ahead and hit that little bell. It's somewhere up down here, and that will get you notified for every time that I upload a new video or anything like that. So yes, do that. So getting right into this palette, it comes in a little slip cover like that, and then the palette is just the same thing. The back has the same kind of printing on it. If you want the full type of rundown, I know there's other videos that explain a little bit more to you, but in my opinion, I have swatched it already on Snapchat. If y'all don't follow me on Snapchat, follow me, because I do a lot of like unboxings and stuff like that on there. In my opinion, there are 4 foils, 4 shimmers, and 10 mattes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to be taking the shade Admire right here, and I'm going to be running that through my transition area, and I'm going to be using this for my transition. So I have already prepped my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape and some translucent powder. So dipping into this shade, there's not that much fallout, which is bomb. You could just totally see me in my vanity mirror right there, but it's okay. And it does come with a nice little mirror, if y'all are wondering. But I'm just going to run this all through my transition area. I did hear that this palette was supposed to be a dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold or something like that palette, or Rose palette, I don't even know. But this color is pretty pigmented. It's just a transition shade for me, so it's pretty pigmented. It's okay. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Romance. This is kind of like a burnt orange color. I'm going to be taking that on the same Wet n Wild crease brush. And I'm just going to be running that back and forth. Which, yeah, there's a pretty good amount of color payoff. And this one doesn't have that much fallout either. So that is really, 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 really good. As I was swatching them, the mattes were all like super duper buttery, super duper creamy. The only thing I had an issue with was some of the foils, which I'm not sure if they're labeled foils, but we'll get to that in a second. So next, I'm going to take my Morphe M576. This is just a tapered brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Jealousy right there. It is a very pretty kind of mauve color. This one does have a little bit more fallout than the other ones, but that's not an issue at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna run this in my crease on the inside, on the outer corner, and then I'm gonna sweep that through and then put some on my inner corner. So with those 3 mattes, everything seems to be blending pretty darn good. They are very, very pigmented. I don't know if you can see all the color payoff on my eyes. But as for right now, I'm going to take the color Seduction. It is a kind of chocolatey brown, and I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe M578. This is just a little pencil brush, and I'm just going to give myself some color on my outer and inner corners. Just going to be rubbing that up in there. And in the center of my eye right here, I am going to pop this shade right here. It's called Euphoria. It's just a shimmer gold color, and I'm just going to take that on my finger and I'm just going to pop that right in the center. All right, I see you. I see you. Gold, do you see that? Do you see that? You can pack it and spread it as much as you want. That's up to you. Again, very, 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 very soft, this shade. This shade does not feel chalky. It does not feel dry. It feels pretty good. Okay, so this is the final eye look before I stick on some lashes. Yeah, I'm not going to put on any liner today because I wanted to focus on the eyeshadow. But as you can tell, the mattes were super duper duper pigmented. And that shimmer right there is poppin'. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and my liner. And then I'm going to jump into swatches so I can show y'all why those little foil shades are kind of a little bit deceiving. Okay, so the reason I say that I am kind of a little tricked by the foils is because if you look closely, you can kind of see that they are starting to flake. So it is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Look closely right here at this one. You can see that right here it is starting to flake. So if I blow on it, you can see that they kind of start to flake off just a little bit. But other than that, I have no concern about them. Okay, so we can go ahead and give these swatches a few minutes. That way I can show you how they do start to flake off the shimmers. You might want to try using them with a glitter glue. I haven't tried doing that, but I will do so in another video. Just let me know if you want to see that. But let's go ahead and get onto the matte swatches. So it's been just a couple of minutes, but let me go ahead and show y'all a little update. And see, don't look at my armpits. You can't really tell, but here there are some spots missing because the glitter has flaked off. I would consider these more like pressed, maybe glitters, or they're just not pressed hard enough or anything like that, so they do tend to flake off. But this palette was only $10. Look at the eye look I did for $10, and you got a full palette of 18 shades for $10. And the mattes are really, 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 really good. There's some of them that I say weren't pressed hard enough, but you can't really tell once you put a brush to it and put it on your eye. The only way you can tell is if you actually swatch them with your hands, because they come out just a little bit powdery, not even chalky, just a little bit powdery on your finger, but that's really no big deal. You can see my eye look today. The blend does not look choppy at all, does not look patchy. It looks very, very well for this palette being $10. So I would definitely recommend this palette to you. Like I said, I will put the link down below. Right now I do think that they are sold out, but once they come back in stock, I will notify y'all. Yeah, but this is the Aphrodite palette from Bad Habit, and I think you can only get this on shophush.com. I'm not sure. I think so. And even though the glitters are kind of flaking off on my hand, on my eyes, it doesn't seem like it's doing any of that. So like I said, swatches don't really mean anything. It's just to kind of show y'all the color payoff, because you don't put on your eyeshadows with your fingers. I mean, some of you might like the shimmers and stuff like that, but like I said, on my eyes it really doesn't have any flakiness or anything like that. If you want to, go ahead and lay down a glitter glue and see if that maybe does anything, or like a glitter primer or anything that it could probably stick to, and it will probably hold it from flaking off. But like I said, as of right now, I've had this look on for a little bit and hasn't flaked off yet. So Like I said, I do recommend this palette. If you liked this video and this little review, please give me a thumbs up, and that would be greatly appreciated. But as for right now, I will see y'all all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.